Good evening. This is Latanya Parker. I am presenting in part a fulfillment of assignment M6 in my Technology and Educational Transformation course through the A.T. Still University. The course number DHED 7500 with Dr. Josh Bernstein. The topic for my for this evening addresses the relationship between student engagement in the online setting, which has a direct link to instructor presence in the online course and classroom. This topic is of great interest to myself as this is I am new to the online setting and also new to taking online courses. I have always been part of the traditional setting, and so proceeding with a terminal degree, I chose to do the degree online. Therefore, I'm adding new obstacles to my educational framework. So, first, according to Joyner, in 2014, the graduate student faces many challenges such as having a full-time or part-time employment and family, um, which can be a commitment in itself, in addition to starting a new relationship with an instructor. Now, what is expected from the relationship from the student's perspective from the instructor? Well, let's look at an article through Lady Shoe in 2013 where it discusses that immediacy from the instructor with feedback is one of the most important issues that students cite as being one of the things that provides satisfaction to them from the student perspective. Scholl 2013 talks about presence for the instructor. He discussed presence from the social level, which is welcoming the student to the classroom, showing and providing information about the class. When I first signed in and went online with my courses at the beginning of the semester, what I found most engaging was the fact that there was a coffee shop and I was invited to participate with my instructor in a discussion where he introduced himself and told me about him, and I was allowed to do the same. That kind of relieved some anxiety from someone who's never really participated in an online course. Um, there's a cognitive portion to the presence, which means that the instructor provides a balance, um, sort of evoking guiding the discussions online with meaningful thought and evoking meaningful discussion throughout the Blackboard discussion board that we're allowed to participate in weekly. And also, teaching is another part of the presence that the instructor can set towards the discussions that we have weekly, which allows or brings more of a respect for the student to student relationship and also to the student instructor relationship. Next part of bringing into engagement would be the caring sense, which I discussed earlier about the coffee shop conversation that I had earlier, which would definitely bring into caring. What I felt was that when I was part of that discussion is that I was going to be with someone who cared about me as a person and not just me as the number, social security number in a classroom that they were going to be teaching. Clear instructions is something that's also clear for me, that and where you can find those instructions. Kind of a small tour of the online setting is also a great enhancement to the engagement of the student instructor relationship. And the extra resources placed online for the student to be able to access to further engage in the understanding of the in online environment and the curriculum and the course in which they are involved with at the time. I would also like to talk about my 3 innovative strategies for the instruction presence. Pantu is a video platform in which I like that instruction because it kind of takes me back to the traditional setting. Even though your instructor is online with this presentation, there is a visual aid that in which you could see that there's an actual person giving that online instruction. Skype is another innovative strategy, which I was invited. It's a video conferencing, which you can meet with your instructor and find out kind of that more of a caring and personal touch to how you're proceeding with your grade and how you're proceeding through the course. And last but not least, that little fun portion that I found in this course was our assignment with the Pinterest, Facebook, and I chose Corkboard also, which was an assignment for student engagement, which I found very interesting. I would like to thank you, Dr. Bernstein, for always being so supportive in this course. And I really did not know much about technology when I started, but I'm learning. And thank you for your time.